All right, first look.
Oh, good, there's stuff in here. Thank God.
Oh, I see it.
There are things in here. All right, guys, as you can see, the Tractive Sequential is finally here. So we're gonna take you guys through unboxing a Tractive Sequential kit from Niesz Motorsport. I haven't opened it whatsoever. It showed up this morning, kind of a funny story. This morning, this older gentleman pulled up in his minivan and dropped this thing off at my business. So I've been getting tracking information from DHL pretty much every single day for the last few weeks while this thing's been in transport. And then finally on the tracking, it said that it was in the Seattle shipping department, so that it was here in Seattle. So I picked up the phone, I'm like, hey, how can I get this thing? None of the DHL people that I talked to could locate the shipment. I'm not joking. They finally sent me an email today and they said, hey sir, we're really sorry, we can't locate the shipment. You need to contact the seller because we don't know where it is. We're closing this case file, there's nothing more we can do. So DHL has no idea where this package is. They don't even know that it's delivered. So this dude showed up in his minivan this morning, dropped it off at my business, and DHL sent me an email like 2 hours after that saying that they had no idea where the shipment is. That's pretty sketchy. So I've been a little stressed out these last few days trying to figure out where the shipment is and then trying to get the shipment because they said it was in Seattle, but then they couldn't locate the shipment in Seattle. So thank God it's here. I'm very happy that it is here, but that was pretty dang sketchy. The DHL has no idea that I even have the box yet, and I've been so busy today that I haven't even responded to their email. For as much as they know, the shipment's missing and I'm supposed to contact Niesz Motorsport. But here it is. However, I haven't opened it up. What if I open it up and there's like bricks in the bottom of it and the sequential's gone? Like let's say somebody stole it. So you guys are gonna see firsthand with me if the sequential's in this box, and we're gonna open this thing up and take a look. It should be in here. So let's open it up and let's see this thing, man. I've been waiting for 8 months to get this. So this is kind of a big moment for me to open this box up and see the sequential. My car behind you there, why don't you show them the car? It's looking kind of sad. It's just been sitting there for the last 8 months, not doing anything. It still looks good, but you know, it's hasn't been very useful these last 8 months. So let's open this box up and let's see what this sucker looks like.
And this came all the way from Germany.
Yeah, this came all the way from Germany. Niesz Motorsport, KFT, I don't know what that means. Hungary.
Hungary.
Came from Hungary.
So before he opens it up, I just want to mention that I actually hijacked the shipment and put a bunch of rocks in it. And,
Oh God.
I shouldn't even joke about that.
Oh man.
Until we actually see it.
Yeah, don't joke about that.
All right. First look.
Oh good, there's stuff in here. Thank God.
Oh, I see it.
There are things in here. I mean, I'm kind of joking, but like the fact that DHL has no idea where this package is and some random dude in a minivan dropped it off, like, this is an expensive package. I've been a little stressed out.
Did he lift it out himself too?
I don't know, I wasn't even there. Yeah, one of my employees texted me a picture of it this morning behind the desk. She's like, this older gentleman in a minivan dropped it off. She's like, he had a hard time getting it in here.
He's all dropping it and crap everywhere.
Dude, there it is. Oh wow. My God. Whew. The sequential kit from Niesz Motorsport for the E92 M3. What a trip, man. So we got some things in here. That looks like a throwout bearing, I think. It's all in German. Yeah, it's all in German. I don't know what any of it is. We gotta make sure we keep this. I'm sure this is important. That's to line the clutch and everything up, I think. Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
It's like Christmas, 2 days after Christmas.
Yeah, that's what my wife said. She's like, I'm not getting you anything for Christmas because you have a friggin' sequential transmission coming in the mail. I was like, yeah, thank you, honey. Dude, that's crazy, man.
Take a look here.
Look at that. Tractive sequential. And then basically they have to make a custom bell housing to hook up to the S65 engine and everything. Okay. Pull this bad boy out. Clutch, flywheel. Ooh, that's heavy. Bolts and bell housing are not torqued. Interesting. Okay.
Good thing they put a note, huh?
Yeah.
Be out there going bop bop bop. Then thunk.
Yeah.
Dude, this is exciting.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
Makes you want to throw the car on the trailer and head over, huh?
Yeah, do you realize how nuts this is? So, yeah, just grab that part right there.
I feel like we need to FaceTime the lab.
Yeah. No, I texted him, I told him. So, what is this?
Some wiring or?
Yeah, this is all the wiring for it. So I guess it's kind of like a custom wiring harness for the gear display and everything like that. So I think this is probably the display right here. You see that?
Yep.
So that's cool. So that'll display the gears. We'll have to figure out where we're going to mount that in the car. But yeah, you know, he describes this as a plug-and-play kit.
That's sweet.
Here's the gear knob. I'm really curious to see what this looks like. So, Jason, are you getting excited to bang gears in this with the sequential?
I am. I'm just excited for the last several months. We've seen the bop 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 motion, but we haven't actually got to do it. So
we're gonna be bapping.
Pretty freaking
bap, 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 bap. Ooh, look at that. Nice black gear knob. So I'm going to be grabbing this and just bap, 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 bap.
That's right. Bop, bop.
Look at that, dude.
That's cool.
All right, that's cool. So that's all the wiring. That's the display. Next, let's take a look at the clutch and the flywheel. This bad boy. I'm assuming this is from TTV. The only reason I know that is because this box looks the exact same as the lightweight flywheel that I had in the E92. I had TTV's lightweight manual flywheel in there. We took that out when we were trying to figure out what was going on with the transmission. So we were trying to eliminate any possibility of anything that could be wrong. So we went basically back to a stock clutch and flywheel in this car. So, but yeah, TTV Racing right here from Germany. These are the guys. These are pretty common clutches and flywheels. Oh, look at that. A little bug came all the way from Germany. You see that?
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Look at that. It's alive.
Oh my god.
That bug's all the way from Hungary. Oh,
there's another one.
Oh, man.
Bugs from Hungary.
Oh. Interesting.
Bug in the trans.
Yeah. Come on, bugs. Get out of here. Look at that. Huh. There's a few of them. Bugs all the way from Germany. It's like Christmas morning. I didn't open any gifts on Christmas morning, so this is a very nice Christmas gift. It's literally just been so long since I've driven the E92, like on track,
at its
like
full potential,
at speed. You know, I'm kind of worried. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get out there and I forget how to drive. I'm gonna have to relearn.
Of like one of the coolest cars, but then can't drive.
Yeah. All right.
Another German bug.
More bugs, man. These bugs. All right. Holy smokes. There's a lot of stuff in here. This would basically be to mount the shifter, I would think. So yeah, here's a bunch of shifter parts. These are probably the, yeah, these are the transmission mounts. Look at these bad boys. Just solid aluminum. Look at that. Oh, polyurethane components, so it is poly. Surrounded in aluminum. Never seen that before.
That's cool.
So those are the mounts that mount the transmission to the car.
That's sweet.
Yeah. All these little rods. More gear knob. That's interesting. It's a different gear knob, I guess. See that?
That would give you a couple options then.
Maybe, I'm not sure. And then this is the actual gear shift lever itself that gets installed in the car.
That's sweet.
That is cool, look at that. So just bap, 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 bap. Pop, 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 pop. Up, down, up, down. Huh.
That's crazy.
Look at that. There's like a spring in there. So if you took these off, that little spring would come out. There must be a big old beefy spring back in there. Wow, interesting. You got that.
Just a couple bugs.
Just a few bugs. Little German bugs. Alright, put this back in here. Little tiny parts and pieces.
Perfect for Union Speed Lab though.
Yeah, Kyle wants me to drop this thing off to him, you know, sooner than later so he can go through all these components, and there's no like install instructions for this even though it's a kit. I'm sure we can hit up, you know, Niesz at Niesz Motorsport and ask him questions, but there's really no like install instructions or how to. Yeah. I'm gonna drop it off to Kyle probably next week. He'll take a look at it, and then we're gonna figure out a schedule that works for both of us because, you know, we really want to document this install process of this sequential. It's definitely not something that I've seen done on YouTube very often. I can't really find any E92 M3s that have documented a sequential install. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna document the whole process, get lots of good video. It's just such a unique and cool thing that we're doing on this car. And I just really want to have a nice video series to look back on. And I think a lot of people will find it interesting as well.
Sorry.
Oh boy, Sarah making an appearance on the video. What do you think of this new transmission?
Oh my gosh.
So this is in the car and boom, boom, boom.
That's it? Wait, it doesn't go boom, boom, boom. How's it go?
Yeah, bap, 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 bap.
But do it.
Bap, 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 bap.
Doesn't that took so long to build? I could put that together overnight.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm kidding.
it took a while.
Come on, Niesz Motorsport. No.
Yeah, Niesz Motorsport, we've been waiting.
Damn.
I'm not sure. It's in
A
German.
little bonus.
Yeah, a little Christmas gift.
He's just like,
All in German here. I don't know what
does
this
the
is.
shifter look like?
Well, it looks like this right here. That's what I was saying. This is
Right.
basically the
Here,
shift.
close that. Ooh.
This is the shift lever right here.
That's it?
No, this is the shift
That's the
lever.
lever.
And then something gets installed on top here, like,
Something?
like
Is there something like
I think it's in one of the other boxes.
installed like this.
Lights up. Okay,
Like that.
that's better. There you go.
So there's your shift lever.
That makes me
This is supposedly a load cell sensing gear lever, so it can sense the amount of force that you're putting on it when you upshift and downshift.
Does it tell you the force? Or just senses it?
The software or whatever, the computer that controls this, takes care of all that, I guess. We're gonna figure it out.
Okay. Who's figuring it out?
Me and Kyle.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. I have like food in my teeth. All right.
You got something in your teeth.
Okay.
Raw footage.
So
Tox, watch out for that transmission, bro.
I organized some of it.
Look at that.
Wow, look at that.
The bracket that mounts the transmission in the car itself. So this is a custom bracket to be able to mount it. How do they even figure this out? Like, how do you...
The dimensions of your car, I don't know.
I guess. Look at this thing.
Sarah could be an engineer.
Nice black powder coat. Some pretty nice welds.
Jason, hi Jason.
How are you?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about Nick's new transmission?
Oh my God, it's like too pretty to put in a car.
That's right. You heard it here first. It's not going in now.
It's going in the car.
How much does that weigh? I didn't realize the transmission.
This is actually much.
big.
This is much smaller than the one that's in there right now. So Terry, so once I get this installed, will you get in the car and let me drive it? And we'll film your reaction. Are you down for that?
You just get to sit there.
You just sit.
Why not him?
Yeah, well, sure. He can drive it while you're the passenger.
I don't think.
Yeah, we'll go for a cruise.
All right.
Oh,
Nice
man.
box.
That's right. Straight from Germany.
Save that box. Oh yeah, it came all the way from Germany.
Yeah,
Whoa. Well, I guess Merry Christmas.
That's right.
that's right.
Merry Christmas to the E92. All right, guys, so that's it. That's the Tractive Sequential from Niesz Motorsport in Germany. Finally showed up. I've been waiting 8 months. That was pretty cool to unbox this whole thing and see all the little parts and pieces. Me and Kyle from Union Speed Lab are going to try to install this thing as soon as we can. So probably within the next couple weeks, we're going to pull the old transmission out of the car, the one that's broken, and we're going to install this and take you guys through that whole process. So we got some cool stuff coming for the E92. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys watching all the videos. You know, this is cool, man. We're putting a friggin' sequential in the E92. I cannot wait to get this thing installed and get ripping the E92 and get back out on track. So stay tuned. Appreciate you guys watching. Pretty badass, man. I'm really excited. Jason, you got any last words?
Just happy it showed up, and I can't wait, I can't wait to be there.
Thank God it showed up, man. That is for sure.
I just can't wait to see it on the track now.